How did Facebook create one of the greatest monopolies of all time? How did Facebook manage to stay on top of its kind for these many years and not have a single potential competitor? But wait, before telling me Twitter and Snapchat, listen to this. Twitter has 330 million active users. Facebook solely has 2.6 billion active users. WhatsApp has another 2.5 billion active users. Instagram has another 1.07 billion active users. Totally, Facebook has more than 6.1 billion active users, which is 18.5 times Twitter. So have you got an idea how big is Facebook? I'll talk about Snapchat later in this video. Other billion and trillion dollar companies like Coca-Cola, Apple, Amazon, Nike spend billions on advertising. But Facebook doesn't actually need all this because there are no potential competitors for Facebook. Facebook has 3 rules for killing its competition. Rule number 1. Buy it. In 2011, Facebook realized that its users are becoming inactive and going somewhere else. It was Instagram. Though it had mere 20 million users, when compared to Facebook's hundreds of millions of users, it is still a potential threat to Facebook. So Facebook bought it for $1 billion. And same happened with WhatsApp. But WhatsApp had 450 million users when it got sold to Facebook. WhatsApp would actually charge $1 annual subscription fee because they also need to live. But when Facebook bought it for $19 billion, it didn't charge anything. You ask why? Because Facebook takes our interests and our needs from WhatsApp and it uses that to show advertisements of our interest when we open Facebook or Insta or other social media platforms owned by Facebook. And not just it. Facebook also bought Oculus VR, LiveRail, Com, Threading, and there's a big list. So let's move on. Rule number 2. If you can't buy it, then copy it. You can see Snapchat in this case. Facebook actually tried to buy Snapchat for $3 billion, but Snapchat denied it. The reason Snapchat had a significant growth even in this kind of competition was because it allowed to keep a 15-second video, which would be automatically deleted after 24 hours, which allowed people to engage with social media all the time. Before Snapchat, people only used social media to show off and share some beautiful and awesome moments in their life. But when Snapchat came, people were able to keep anything, share every single thing, irrespective of how good it is or how boring it is. And Facebook copied the exact same element. Facebook launched Instagram Stories. It also used it in WhatsApp, launched in the name WhatsApp Status. After exactly 1 year from the day Facebook launched Instagram Stories, Snapchat growth decreased by 82%. And the last rule, destroy it. If you can't buy it or copy it, then destroy it. There was a company called Vine, which allowed to create reels like TikTok. Or you can actually say that TikTok is a 2.0 version of Vine. Just like TikTok, Vine also became popular. One of the main reasons for it to become popular was the Friends API access. It is a feature that connects our Facebook friends to our Vine. But one fine day, Facebook stopped it. And in addition to that, there was a report in which a vice president of Facebook was asking Mark Zuckerberg permission to stop Friends API access to Vine. And Mark Zuckerberg approved it. Similar scenario happened with even Instagram. When Facebook asked Kevin Systrom to sell Instagram, the first question asked by Kevin Systrom was that if Kevin Systrom didn't sell Instagram to Facebook, will Facebook destroy Instagram? Facebook has created one of the greatest monopolies in the history, where half of the globe, or say 80% of the people who have phones, use any one of Facebook's applications, whether it be Instagram or Facebook or WhatsApp or etc. In December 2020, FTC or Federal Trade Commission filed an antitrust lawsuit against Facebook. This lawsuit is so powerful that it could break Facebook into 3 different companies, or even force Mark Zuckerberg to sell WhatsApp and Instagram. This is not the first time US is trying to break monopolies. It has done like this even in the past. It broke Standard Oil Company into 34 companies. It broke AT&T into 8 companies. But it failed in the case of Facebook. The antitrust file got dismissed. It's not like only Facebook is trying to kill its competition. Many other billion and trillion dollar companies have tried it, but not in such a big scale. So guys, that's it for today. Meet you another day. But before going, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon because more are coming.